Titties are popping out. Titties are out and about. Okay, here we go. Oh, it's been so long since I've sat in front of a camera and talked. I do not remember how to do this at all, so bear with me. So as any teenager, I had no idea what I wanted to do for the rest of my life. I still really don't, because I'm so passionate about so many things. And so I decided I need to figure out what at least my top 3 favorite things were. And of course, like any human being, they were drugs, sex, and rock and roll. And so I was like, well, I guess I should probably learn how to make money off of those 3 things. And since this is YouTube.com, I will not be touching on the first at all, especially since cops watch everything I do. So, cops, if you're watching this, please leave me alone. It was a joke for YouTube.com. And I know not everybody is musically inclined, and if you are musically inclined, you probably have a pretty good idea how to at least get a start in making money off of your music. And if not, if that's a video people want to see, just tell me, or I guess like talk to me and I'll tell you how to make money off your music. But today, what I want to talk about is how to make money doing basically nothing, which is what I do most days. Most days I just play music for fun and do drugs for fun, and then do sex stuff for money, and it's so easy. And before anyone says anything, I'm not a prostitute. I have nothing against prostitutes. I just happen to not be a prostitute. I do porn. That's it. Well, Lexi, if you don't sleep with guys for money, how do you make money off of sex? Well, I'll tell you, it's super easy. One time I snapped 10 pictures of my naked body, then made a side Twitter account, started following a bunch of porn lovers on it. They followed back, started advertising on that side account for people to buy those pictures, and then I've been doing that ever since April and am able to make everything I need to survive off of 10 pictures I took in April. Now, I also expanded my horizons, of course, because I decided 10 pictures was great, but there's going to be repeat customers who want more things, and there's going to be people that want videos, there's going to be people that want to talk to me, and there's going to be people who want all sorts of different things and all sorts of different kinks. So I can't just keep the same pictures on the same price range forever. So I started selling videos as well, and every single video I make is custom. So that is a little bit of work or whatever. I usually don't get people asking for videos that are more than 10 minutes. So, I mean, I spend 10 minutes working, aka literally pleasuring myself, so not working. Selling nudes and videos through platforms like Twitter or Kick or sugar daddy apps also are great, but where I make, I'd say, at least over 50% of my money is from cam websites. You can find anything from Chatterbait to My Free Cams. There's so many out there. What you'll want to do is make sure you have one American going for you and one foreign one, because if America ever decides that they don't like porn anymore and we can't have it anymore, or we can't have certain sites anymore, you're gonna have to jump the ship and start camming off of international sites. My biggest piece of advice, if you're gonna cam, this is not sponsored, but in a couple videos ago, I posted a video of unboxing a sex toy, and it was the Love and Slush, and it's probably been the best purchase I've ever made so far for camming, because it's Bluetooth and you can hook it up to your computer and it can vibrate to your tips. So every time somebody tips you, you get a little buzz. So you're getting money and a little buzz, and it makes it so you make even more money in the end, because it makes people want to tip more because they want to buzz your So that is sweet. It literally paid itself off in like one show, and that was when I very first started out, so it's not like I was making a ton of money a show. So that's super exciting. And I previously mentioned this before, but I'm going to go back into it again. Sugar daddy sites, okay? I want to go a little bit deeper into those. They're great for advertising that you're selling your content, but they're also great for other things, especially if you're into like the sugar daddy lifestyle. And there's tons of sugar daddies out there that do not want to sleep with you. They do not care. They want to take you out to dinner and spoil you and then send you on your way. That being said, that is not a majority. A majority, of course, it's a sugar daddy. Of course, they want sugar from you, so I'm not saying you're gonna have great luck trying to get by off of not giving them anything, because trust me, I struggle plenty, but it can happen, and it will happen if you work hard enough and if you're cute enough. If you're a guy, you probably have already clicked off of this, unless you're probably doing something creepy. But if you're not doing something creepy and you're actually curious and you're like, wow, I'm a guy, I wish the market was the same for me. Hey buddy, I've got news for you. It basically is. Girls do make a little bit more on average. This is one area where the wage gap is not to your benefit, but it's a lot closer than you think. Because you might be thinking, girls are so hot, everybody likes to look at girls. Who likes to look at guys? Well, some girls like to look at guys, but girls don't watch a lot of porn. Oh no. Newsflash, buddy. A lot more girls watch a lot more porn than you think, and people are gay. Steven. By the way, that wasn't like me addressing my boyfriend and letting him know people are gay. He already knows. It was just like from a show. It's called The OA. It's like really good. You should probably watch it. I liked it. Is Adam Hicks in that? Is that who's in that? I never looked it up and I've been curious. Is Adam Hicks in the OA? Let me know. I'm getting off topic. I didn't take my medication. Some sugar daddies apps that I recommend are Seeking Arrangements, Friendly with a PH, PHRENDLY. Basically, Seeking Arrangement is a website though, not an app. But if you basically just type sugar daddy into the app store, you'll find anything you need. Going back to Twitter, I also want to say hashtags. I've never found a use for hashtags before in my entire life. I think they're stupid and ugly and ruin things, but they are great for finding customers. Go on hashtag paypig, go on hashtag buying nudes, go on hashtag selling nudes. Just any hashtag you think you would find somebody that's buying nudes. And don't be afraid to DM people first and just be like, hey, I want to take your money, because they're into that. Paypays were kind of a little bit of an untapped market for a while. I mean, of course, dominatrix has always been going around, but at least in the Twitter perspective, it was a very small community. And lately, since there's been a huge rush of girls selling their nudes, the community has grown a lot. So it is a lot harder to find loyal pigs in the community now, because most of them are owned or bored or got their brains scammed out, so they don't want to do it anymore. If you don't know what I'm talking about, by the way, pay pigs are boys who it turns them on to give you money. Like, that's just like their kink. They fucking, a lot of them like to be humiliated and degraded and then just give you money. And it's great. And some of them like it a little bit nicer, and some of them might get a little bit meaner, and you just gotta play around and you'll get the hang of it within like 10 seconds. I literally got paid $75 within like a 10-minute span, and all I had to do was call this guy a dirty p-boy and like a diaper fag. That's it. If you are a girl and you are looking to do this and you have more specific questions, just hit me up and I'm happy to help you. Like, I'm happy to help girls get their grind on and make their coin. Like, I love to. It's a very empowering field. A lot of people think it's degrading. A lot of people think it's exploitive. You have to do it the right way. I won't lie. There are a lot of porn companies that suck. Porn in general as a concept a lot of times is suck. But being an independent seller and using it to your advantage in the correct way is very beneficial and very empowering. You just have to learn how to not get stuck in the objectification. PayPal, you can use it, but do not let people put things in the notes that say like for the tits or something like that, because you will get your PayPal account locked and you won't be able to get your money, and you won't be able to use your PayPal again. You'll have to make a new one and remake all your money. So frequently frequently disperse of your money in case that happens. Make sure your bank account's hooked up and you're always transferring things back over to your bank immediately. Also, there are scammers that somehow can get back into your account and take the money back out after they got what they wanted. So just make sure every time you get money, you're transferring it back into your bank, and make sure you are letting people know not to put incriminating things in the notes. And PayPal will be your friend. Circle Pay is great, and Cash App is probably my favorite. Those are the 3 I use. You can also use Venmo or whatever you want, but do not give anyone your bank information. To some people, you might think, well, duh, obviously I would never, but people try to get your bank information all the time. I probably have 5 to 10 people asking for my bank login info every day. They'll ask me for my username and password for my app. They'll ask me for like my account number and so many other things. Do not give it to them, no matter how nice they seem, no matter how much you trust them. If they ask for your bank account info, tell them you only take PayPal or whatever you use. Do not let anybody trick you. And if they say that they don't trust PayPal or they don't do that kind of stuff because they got scammed before, they're lying. They're the scammer. Don't do it. Just say, okay, sorry, hope you find somebody dumber than me. I don't know. You can say whatever you want, but just don't send them naked pictures. And always make sure you get payment first. And if people say, I don't send first because I got scammed once, no, don't listen. They're the scammer. You tell them, would you go into a grocery store and then take your groceries out to your car and then go back in and pay? No, you don't. You want it. There are a ton of pros, aka money, for doing little to no work or even pleasurable work. But there are some cons, like scammers and people that are going to be mean to you and people that are going to judge what you're doing. But overall, it doesn't matter because you're getting your coin and you get to do it all making $50 an hour from your bed. Like, pretty nice stuff. So yeah, if you want to be like me and just lay out in the sun all day, every day, reading and eating and smoking and playing music and not necessarily even doing those things, but just being able to do those things and do whatever you want instead of having to work 8 hours a day, just try it out. That's all I gotta say. And if you don't want to do this and you think it's nasty or you just don't think it's your thing, that's totally okay too. And if you're a cop and you're still watching this, please be nice to Black people and please also leave me alone. That's all I gotta say.